Hi, I'm Rod. Welcome to my channel. Today I am listening to Black Flag and they will be performing In My Head. So here we go.
I hear voices when no one's around, silent voices that no one can see. I hear voices that don't make a sound, a distant grumbling that calls out to me. Feels so nice and hopeless when I'm riding in your arm. In my head, I wanna be that bullet that goes ripping through your skull. In my head. Sometimes strangers are good friends of mine. They always come over when no one's around. Strangers can sometimes look nice in the dark. They crawl in my face and won't leave me alone. Feels so nice and hopeless when I'm burning through your skull. In my head, I wanna be that bullet that goes ripping through your brain. In my head.
So that was Black Flag and In My Head. That was great. I really liked it. whole band did a great job on that. We had, so I think this was their Black Flag's final album. Henry went off and he'd done a couple of things and then started Roland's band. But the drums and bass were great. Bill Stevenson and Kira Rosler, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, on bass. Greg Ginn's guitar's great, and Henry's vocals on this are great. It was produced by Greg Ginn. I was listening to a podcast, it was quite a while back, it was sometime last year, and Kira was the guest on it, and she was talking about this, and she said it was originally meant to be an instrumental, and I think they were rehearsing it, and Henry was just sitting there on the floor listening to them. I'm not sure if they were rehearsing it or just working it out and doing a demo or something, and as he was listening to them play it, he was starting to write lyrics down, and they ended up in the song. But yeah, it's a great song. A bit about them. Black Flag is an American punk rock band formed in 1976 in Hermosa Beach, California. Initially called Panic, the band was established by Greg Ginn, the guitarist, primary songwriter and sole continuous member, through multiple personal changes in the band. They are widely considered to be one of the first hardcore punk bands, as well as one of the pioneers of post-hardcore. After breaking up in 1986, Black Flag reunited in 2003 and again in 2013. The second reunion lasted well over a year, during which they released their first studio album in nearly 3 decades. From 2013. The band announced their third reunion in January 2019. I wonder if they put out any new material. I think of this with the last I ever heard of them, I think after that initial breakup. In My Head is their 6th studio album, released in 1985 on SST Records, and was the final studio album before their breakup in 1986. In My Head is track 5, written by Greg Ginn and Henry Rollins. Yeah, I thought that was a great song. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did and you would like to support the channel, the best way to do that is by liking, subscribing and commenting. It all helps, and I hope to see you in another video soon. Thanks for watching.